to those old lies. Follow your dreams, you'll see what you can be when you believe. Never give up on your dreams. That shining good your world can be. Reach for your dreams, believe you can be what you wanna be. Follow your dreams and you'll see how shining good your world can be.
Hi, it's me, felzbug, and I'm back with another review. And this time I actually have a combiner. Well, I guess power glide counted, sorta. But no, this is the main center part of the combiner. It is Silverbolt. And yeah, Superion holds a place in my heart because, well, back in the day, my best friend, he had gotten Superion for Christmas. Yeah, he actually got the set and the box and everything else. And yeah, a little bit after he got it, he didn't want it no more, and he wanted to collect the He-Mans. So I said, hey, I got He-Mans up in my attic, and I'll trade you. And he was like, all right. So I had gotten Superion. So he's just one of the combiners that means a lot. I had Superion, Devastator, and Defensor. I had those three. The other ones I didn't get. Yeah. And, well, I got parts, but then you couldn't find the rest of them, and there was no eBay, so I was doomed to just have one vehicle. Yeah. I just had breakdown. I couldn't find any more, oh man, parts of the Stunticons. It drove me crazy. And this figure kind of drives me crazy too, and I'll show you in a second. So, yeah, so we have the nice Combiner Wars packaging. And let's just turn to the side, hands. And there on the side, we could see Combiner Wars. And a picture of Superion over there. 3 of 5, it says. So, let me back it up a little bit. And then the back. And on the back, just kills me with OCD. Really kills me. I like kind of go a little bit crazy. But let's just read. Silverbolt, and it says, the leader of the aerial bots forms the core of the team's combined form. Superion, a single-minded force bent only on Decepticon destruction. And it's a 15-step changer. And this is build and assemble and construye and construa. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I read pretty badly. But what kills me is the fact that number 1, drag strip. You're like mixing up the Stunticons with the aerial bots. And that just really jumps my OCD to like levels. It's kind of like, okay, imagine you're talking to somebody and you're talking about, oh, let's say Star Wars. And then suddenly they say, oh yeah, Han Solo was the greatest captain of the Enterprise ever. And you're like, what? No, Han Solo, that's Star Wars. You're mixing up Star Wars and Star Trek. They're not the same. Wait a minute, you know, that would be pretty awesome. I mean, could you imagine Han Solo as captain of the Enterprise? Oh man, I would watch that. I mean, really, that'd be pretty awesome. Hey, where was I? Oh yeah, never mind. That's pretty crazy. But anyway, they're mixing it up, and this just drives me nuts. And it makes me not want to buy the other parts because it will drive me crazy to not have all 5 Superion parts. It's kind of like, okay, we're releasing them now, and you can buy 4 of the parts for Superion, but not number 5. And you can buy, you know, which means when Menasor comes out, you could buy 4 parts of Menasor, and then one of them's going to be an aerial bot. And it's like, why? Why would you do that? Why? Are you trying to make me crazy? Hasbro, are you trying to make me crazy? Because it's working. It is. So, and just seeing the picture there makes me crazy, because it's like, wait, you actually drew the picture with drag strip. You actually, you went through the trouble of putting drag strip as a part of Superion. And I seen it on Optimus too. They throw them on Optimus too, and that just makes me crazy. Am I the only one? It could be. It could be. Calm down, felzbug. Calm down. You can do that. All right, then let's just turn it to the front. Go quick on the side, flaming fireball, and to the front. But yeah, this is where it's driving me nuts. And I gotta say, it just is. It's just OCD. And that's why people say, hey, why you wear the gloves? OCD? Because I'm OCD. That's why. I'm OCD. Because I'd worry about my hands and what they look like. But if I put on gloves, then I don't have to worry about nothing. Why use a puppet? Same reason. OCD. OCD. Yeah. Let's just get to the review. Thank you for listening to my problems. I appreciate it. Having a breakdown. They're getting to me. They're getting to me. Alright, and here we have Silverbolt and his vehicular mode. And it is a very nice looking jet from the top. And it's like some kind of space jet. Yeah, and it looks, from the top, it looks nice. You know, if you're looking from above, yes, it does look very nice. But it's when you kind of look from other angles that it gets a bit iffy. You know, so when you go to the side, you've got a big brick from the front. You got a brick. And a brick. And in the back a brick. And of course when you flip it over, I mean, there's just everything right there. You know, you can see how to transform them. So it's kind of, I kind of feel like it's serviceable. That's the best way for me. You know, I was really hoping for a lot more. I do love the robot mode, and we'll get to that. But, you know, in this, it's just kind of serviceable. But also, it is a combiner. So you got to give him a little bit of leeway. So let's get to transform him to his robot mode. Alright, so let's get Silverbolt into his robot mode. And first we're going to close this one down. And then we're just going to go take the back. We're going to flip that back and then put that back there like that. And we can turn him over. And here, that's something that bugs me a little bit. It's just how his fist is just sitting out there. It's just kind of like, there it is. Okay. So same thing here. And it's just a little tab right there. Okay, so there you go. We can turn his hand. Turn his hand. And we can move back the wings. And for the legs, we're just going to flip down this way. Flip them down, and we're going to rotate them. Rotate, and then come to the bottom. And we're going to flip out his feet. So we're going to flip around this way, then come here, take out the heel, and close the back. So again, come over here. Flip out the heel, come all the way around, go to the back, flip that out, close it, and then we're almost there. And then we're just going to open up right in here, right up front here. We're going to open up, oh, wrong thing, sorry, not that part, pull up here, that's for combiner mode. That piece. Alright, flip over here, and there you go. And that's it. It's a really simple transformation. It's just really dead simple, but the results in robot mode are pretty fantastic. This is Silverbolt. It really does. You know, G1 Silverbolt, they will say. Because, actually, I have to admit, I love Beast Wars Silverbolt much more. He was much more of a flushed out character. And really, you know, G1 Silverbolt really didn't have much of a personality. But, yeah, so there he is. And let's get to the detail. Alright, and there's a really excellent head sculpt right there. really does look nice. I don't know if you can get, you know, he does have details in the white. I don't know how well it's showing up, but there are details in there. And it really does look pretty much what I'd want for a Silverbolt. This is what I imagined him to be when I had the original G1, which was just a brick. So, you know, this figure, I might say, well, it's simplified everything, but the figure is infinitely better than the G1. Yeah, just the look of it, and of course articulation-wise, he beats him out. I mean, for articulation, he's got nice, really nice ratchets over here. You know, for this, full rotation, 360. Nice ratchets there, 360 below the shoulder. You know, joint right there. Elbow is 90 degrees. His head, yep, does move a little bit left and right, and you can get it to look up. Not really down, but up you got. Alright, for legs, no waist articulation on them. For the legs, again, ratchety, not as good ratchets, but they're there. And it will rotate this way. It rotates, so you get 360 there. Then below that hip, you've got 360 rotation. And you've got the knee that will go pretty far. And if you open it up, of course, you can go further. And for leg, he's got a little bit of tilt in there. So, really good articulation for him. And then, of course, he also has his combining mode. Now, I didn't buy any of the parts, arms and legs, because I'm kind of OCD about it, in that if I want to buy all the parts at once. So it's like to have four of the parts for Superion and one part of Menasor. It kind of makes me a little, I don't know, OCD is the best explanation I could have. But yeah. So there he is, and I think it's pretty nice. And I'll just put him in his Superion mode real fast. I'll just do the torso part just so you can see that and just take a quick look, and later when I get all the parts I'll do a Superion thing. But yeah, let's just do a transformation and then the summation. Alright, so let's get Silverbolt into his combined mode. So first just pull down and then flip the head, and then you come up to the front here, and this part here will open up. So I just like separate it there. Makes it, for me, makes it easier. Then we're going to come here. Pop that out. This is going to be the head part. I just like to move things out. Then just flip the arms up. Put them straight up. And the hands we're just going to flip back. See, and this is something that bugs me. The fists are just sitting back there. And that's going to be his leg, his torso area. Right there. Alright, now we're going to come over here to the legs, and we're going to close up the legs. Open these guys and flip the legs in. So again, open it, and we're going to just flip the legs in there. Alright. Once we get all that, we move this to the side, move this to the side, and hold on, let me see. Which way does it go? Give me 1 second here. Yeah. It's going to go hold on a moment. You guys go up. This goes up. Yeah, this guy's going here. Alright, so you got to make sure this part is pointing up, because it's going to go here, and then these guys are going to go down. And in the back here, it's going to lock in back, just like he's in airplane mode. So it locks in just like airplane mode. These guys on the side come out. So the parts that we pulled up before, which suddenly got pulled down. Alright. Flip that back up. The Superion head. And these are just rubbery plastic. Flip it here. And then right here where we separated, this part flips up. Oh, okay. sometimes this happens. Alright, his head, if you tilt it back too far, it hits it, but it needs to go past the head, so you just have to adjust the head if that happens. Alright, goes like this, and then these parts accordion, so they're going to flip up like this, and they're going to lock in. So they flip up, and they're going to lock in right here and here, and then boom, there it is. There you have the upper torso of Superion, which does look very nice. And I'll go in more detail when I get all the other parts, when I get the rest of the aerial bots. Yeah, or parts of them, or I don't know. He drives me crazy. But yeah, but it looks pretty good, although the hands do bother me, these things. But it helps him do, yeah, in this mode he can stand up pretty well because of it. So, look at the positive, I guess. Alright, let's go to the summation. Alright, time for the summation on Silverbolt. And yeah, there's a combiner war going on. And it's not just in generations. Deltatron, you are looking rather spiffy. So yeah, I can't wait to compare a full Superion and Menasor with you know, the Tobot combiners. Because that, for me, that's really where the war is at. Because if we get more better and better combiners, and I know the third parties are doing awesome stuff, but yeah, between another company, it's great. So anyway, what do I think about Silverbolt? Well, I think he's good. I mean, he's a good figure. He's simple, but it works. Simple don't mean bad. It just means it's simple. And I think the robot mode is what works on him best. And I think the torso looks really good for Superion. But the vehicle mode, well, it's just there. Yeah, that's not the important part. And I think if you have to give up one mode for the sake of a better combiner and a better robot, then that's okay. So, yeah, I'm willing to forgive you, Hasbro. But I won't forgive you for putting drag strip. I can't do that. It's driving me crazy. Drag strip is not an aerial bot. Never has been, never will be. And you know what else is confusing? And something that bothered me a lot, but I didn't mention it in the beginning. And that was the fact that on the packaging, it says Superion is just one thing, all about destroying Decepticons. Then why is drag strip apart, huh? Tell me that, Hasbro. Tell me, why? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Calm down. It's just driving me crazy. It really is. It's like, oh man, I'm good. You know, it's like I hate getting 4 parts and missing one. Because that's what happened when I was a kid. I would get like one of the combiners, and then you'd never see another combiner. And you're stuck. And you're stuck without the rest of them. And that's like, oh man, I got this figure I can't put together. And it drove me crazy when I was a kid. Yeah. So, I got problems. But is he nice? Yeah, he's nice. Is he shiny? Well, he's pretty good. I mean, he's not the best figure ever. But he's not terrible in any way, shape, or form. So, I can say, yeah, it's something to get because, look, when was the last time Superion come around? It was back in Energon. And then they did a couple of re-releases, but it was Energon. And this already looks vastly superior. Superior? I didn't mean that pun. Anyway, he is nice, he is shiny, he is good, and he is it. Good toy. Seriously, Hasbro. Drag strip, not an aerial bot, not an Autobot. Stop putting that picture there. It's driving me crazy. And the same thing with Optimus Prime. He got drag strip on him. They don't go together. At least draw the pictures right. Help. Am I the only one who's crazy about this? Seriously, guys. Help me out here. Am I the only one that really, it bothers me? Probably. I need help. I better go to the Foo Bar. Yeah, I'll hang out with Foo and talk to him, and everything will be fine. Oh yeah, and Genesis. It's spelt wrong there, Terminator. It's spelt wrong, and I ain't a good speller. The 90s is over. Get on with things. Oh, and bye.